eating enough today for this. Like, this is going to go straight to my
where's
head.
the Mackies at, man?
Yeah.
Driver is not nearby.
Just leave him, we'll come
Okay,
back. So,
Cool. Welcome to AIRTIME. This is a show where we speak to young creators about what they do in their industries and what they've been up to over lockdown. And it's all done over a specially designed cocktail.
so we're welcoming Jazz as our first guest, Jasmine Benedict.
Hi, guys.
She's a photographer. She's actually part of our Deka Collective. But... So, Jazz, we've made you a cocktail.
I'm in need of one, to be fair, so it's safe.
So it's called the SLR cocktail.
Guys, cheers.
I'm a bit worried if they're actually nice.
AIRTIME, baby. Let's have it.
Cheers.
So you're a photographer.
Yeah, kinda,
So-
yeah.
Yeah, you definitely are. You definitely
Yeah.
are.
What kind of style do you do?
Kind of documentary.
Yeah. So I feel I've seen a lot of your work. Obviously, you shoot a lot of like underground subcultures. How did you get into that kind of style? Like, what drew you to?
So I did photography at uni. And I just wanted to go out and take photos, and I guess was kind of drawn to things that I find funny.
So was it a lot more like documentary in that sense, and then you found like certain topics and aspects that you really like glued towards, and then you kind of just picked that up and was like, that's the avenue I'm going down?
No, yeah, definitely. I mean, I think it's kind of mainly like just documenting from my life. Like, obviously there's some other times where I go out of my way to specifically shoot something, but it's normally kind of like I'll have a point and shoot in my bag always, and if I find something funny or weird or gross in the moment, I'll take a photo of it.
Do you have like a shot that's your favourite, like you're most fond of?
I don't know. I do like
The one
taking
that's
pictures
made
of
you the most
bums, or I
money.
just think that's funny. I don't
bums.
know. The bums.
Yeah.
That's definitely. Do you know what? The bums have gotten less, but not
Seen a
everyone
lot.
in London is as keen to get their bums out. To be fair.
What is it, a northern thing?
Kieron,
Like-
maybe later, baby.
So what was the LS6 scene about?
So obviously a few of us in this collective have lived in Leeds and lived in LS6, which is like the postcode of the general, where like the general students live basically. And it's just a fucking weird place. Like, there's not a single person over the age of like 25 there, or if you see a family, you're like, what?
So
That's
is it just
weird.
madness all the time? Like just
Pretty
bare
much.
shit?
Yeah.
It's just grotty, there's just like
Sounds
cat
like-
flying about and
Yeah.
like rubbish everywhere. Do you know what I mean? Like, this is a really weird place. And then by the end I was like, I think it's important to document, not only for me, and like that was my memory of me going to uni and living up there, and I can look back on it, but hopefully for like other people who have lived there, or other people giving a kind of insight of the raggoness.
Dirty students.
Even when I went up to like visit and stuff like that, I thought it was different.
Yeah.
Different, isn't it? But I guess I'm in Southern Ferry, so you know.
What cameras do you normally use? What's your go-to?
So yeah, I always have that point and shoot on me.
Which one have you got? What's your
I've
kit?
got Olympus MJU, and you know what? It's had a little bit of blue tack, like shoved it, because I dropped it. Like, I've had it for like 3-4 years now, and I dropped it, and like I thought that like I'd exposed the film in there.
Shit, oh,
And I think I was on
some
some
lighting
rave or
society.
something, and there was like some pictures that I really wanted to see to do that, but basically there's a mouldy bit of blue tack.
So do you edit your photos a lot, or is it mainly like you shoot on like analog? Like, is it all on film, or do you do a lot of post processing? Like, what software do you use?
No, not that stuff. Kind of bores me, to be honest with you. I'm kind of more like I don't know, throw a bit of paint on it or something.
I feel that.
I feel like little things that are a bit dodgy in the photo, or maybe like the quality's not amazing, kind of just add to the character of it as well, doesn't it? Like,
I mean, I'm kind of taking photos of that stuff, like gross stuff that is quite funny.
Yeah.
A lot of the time, or especially when I was taking photos in Leeds, it was kind of stuff like that. So to be editing that, someone throwing up, for example, doesn't really. It's kind of contrasting.
Airbrushing the vomit.
Yeah.
No,
Put
fully.
some sparkles in there, like, you know.
What photographers inspire you?
There was this guy.
Kieron Kymara.
We'll put it.
Yeah.
We'll put it on the bottom when you're.
I was really inspired by him. He came into uni to do a talk, Basically, I don't like him anymore. I think he's pretentious as fuck.
Oh shit! All right. Well, this is where the inspiring.
No, basically, I DM'd him on Instagram, and he never replied to me.
So what, did he
Now
read-
I hate him.
Did he
Is quite,
read
yeah,
that?
stay humble, man. That's all I gotta say.
Always.
Fair dues. Maybe we won't put his name in.
So
after
yeah,
this.
no, I think we should.
It might kick off.
Have you done any like commercial work at all?
I've done some behind the scenes. So a film called The Loss Adjuster coming out this Christmas. I think it's already out actually, guys. I'll give a little shout out. I recently did something for these guys t-shirt brand, The New Truth, which was like really up my street.
Let's talk to you about lockdown. How has lockdown affected your work?
Basically unemployed for a while. It's been a positive and negative thing. Like I started making these t-shirts.
Wearing one now.
Today.
Woo! The merch.
So the merch. So yeah, I kind of started up something which was just kind of like out of boredom and like has luckily kind of developed, and I'm still kind of motivated by it now. But like it's definitely on and off. Like I think it's really difficult and has been really difficult. Obviously, it's not like I worked in like a creative industry before, so I can only imagine how that's been. But generally trying to stay motivated in any way, even to get up in the morning. Do you know what I mean? I was lying until 3. Like I was like, oh,
so easy to do that though, isn't it? Like, so Jazz, you've had a number of features in different publications. You've had a couple photos posted in the Evening Standard.
There was pictures from Pride, I think, and one from Notting Hill Carnival. I lost everyone, and I always fucking lose everyone.
As you do. That's
just a group of girls, like, so yeah, they were there sweet. So I basically just chill with them for like the rest of it. She's actually got a makeup page, so we can put her little app.
Nice. Shout that
Taylor. So yeah, that was one of these girls that I met.
And
took
what was
her
the other
photo,
one?
and yeah, the other one was a policeman at Pride. He had like his beard with like glitter on, and I was like, that's sick. I was like, I'm gonna take a photo.
Say that's like the best way to go about things, just firing like emails and like DMs. Like, what would you say the appropriate way to get into those kind of things are?
That's how I've done it. You're a lucky fucker if people are just approaching you saying, oh, I've just come across that, do you want me to, post it? And I think that doesn't happen really unless you're someone special.
There was another photo that we mentioned, which was one of your features, and it got featured in 3 magazines or zines or Insta pages, the Blasphemer, Slightly Erotic magazine, Drunk Scene.
Yeah.
Tell us about, where was that shot? Like, how did you think to take that? Or
That
was it just a spur of the moment kind of thing?
I think I was going for a wee, and she was like leaning over the toilet, and then I was like, and then do you know what? So we were at Old Red Bus Station in Leeds.
Woo! Woo! Big up.
I remember having like a little photo shoot with you, because there was another picture after where we then changed it that she like poured the drink down, and you were like,
I actually forgot about that. Oh my god. I was trying to catch the drink in my mouth and talk to people. Wow, I asked that question, I did not know.
Shot yourself in the foot.
That was your features in the Museum of Youth Culture. You've got like 16 photos up in their archives.
I was pretty gassed by that. Like obviously it's basically means it's in their archive now, which is like sick.
That's mad.
Like
it's timeless almost.
Well, yeah. So that's probably the coolest thing that's happened. So this was for their like post about Pride. So quite a lot of the features are, I think most of them are shot in Leeds because obviously I was living there at that time. We've got our friend George, who's Venus. I think quite a lot of them were of him and Silly Gal.
There's one where they're at the bar.
Oh yeah, bent over with the
the thongs out.
With the thongs out. So we used to go out with him, and he literally
Kieron needs to see this pic straight.
So big up Venus, miss you.
What kind of advice would you give to someone starting out in this industry? Like,
shoot what you want. Shoot whatever you want. Even if people are all shooting the same shit as you, the same underground, whatever it is, keep doing it. That's what you want to do, and that's what you are drawn to. So keep doing it.
So Jazz, did you document lockdown?
Yeah, I did, and I posted a little thing on my Instagram with like quite a long caption, basically about mental health awareness, because I think it's a big topic, and I think it's not really necessarily talked about.
It needs to be said, isn't it? Though?
Yeah,
like, it's one of those conversations that aren't easy to have.
Yeah.
So another big thing that you do is your stickers, and they're kind of like your business card. Like we see them all about, especially in Leeds. I remember when we were up there, but around London and that.
I feel like I've seen some around London. I swear.
Yeah, I was
feel like
slapping
I've
them
seen
for a
What's,
bit.
Yeah, I don't know.
what's the best place you put one?
Someone's bum, probably.
Like when I went to Berlin, we smacked a few down there.
No.
Wait.
No,
I
me and
thought she
Alex
was talking. I
and
thought she was
stuff.
talking about arses. I was like,
No,
oh
no,
my
no, Stickers. We smacked a few
that was
stickers.
funny as fuck.
All done with consent.
Sex party.
Oh, bloody hell, let's not get into that.
Anyway, moving on. And then someone from Leeds who was there and was on his way home from Bergheim, like early in the morning. There was like one that had been dropped on the floor and that was kind of like mangled, like it was obviously an accident. And then he took a photo and was like, obviously,
That's
thank
mad.
you, my lady.
So, Jazz,
Yes.
tell us more about your merch. Have you
So,
told
yeah,
us about it?
Wait,
The
wait.
merch is out, and then we've got a new hoodie. Well, I've got a new hoodie coming out.
You're joining the
which-
Oh no, I'm
I'll
like
get the
T-Rex
t-shirt.
mode.
So this is cool.
So this is one of the originals.
I'm gonna wear it so they know
some
what
masks coming out actually.
Nice.
Where percentage I'm gonna donate to charity. So I think a mental health charity. And
What are the
then
masks going to look like? Are they going to be like
so
photos?
they're gonna
or
have so they're gonna.
the logo.
It's a fresh one.
Oh,
It's
cozy.
cozy.
Is it nice? Is it nice on
Yeah,
there?
wait, look at that, bro. That's nice.
Oh, that is really
That's
nice.
It's like
Ooh,
living
I'm
on
gonna
a
have to
cloud.
put one
So we've got the branding. So I collaborated with a girl called Amy from my uni who's doing bits. We'll pop her up now. She's a really, really sick graphic designer. So she came up and helped me with this logo, which is like on the stickers, like basically helped me with all the branding. As part of our collaboration. So this is the new hoodie. So we got the pocket and we got the hood, and then the mask is gonna have that on it.
Right.
And then we've got like a kind of baby tee.
Like spring, summer sorted, like your crop tops. Like,
Basically, yeah, because those are like big t-shirts, and I wanted something a little bit more
Yeah.
jazzy
The
and
summer
like
collection.
tight.
Jazzy.
Love it.
So where can the people buy these? Where can they
The
like?
people
where
follow
can they-
the young Insta.
Jeez.
Go-
And what
get
is
on
the
the
Insta?
website.
What are your socials?
Jasmine.benedict.photography.
Yeah, get following. Thanks for being here.
Yeah, thanks, Jazzy.
Exciting
Thanks.
stuff.
I mean, this is not. Sorry.
Do you mind? No, I'm joking. We'll be back with more episodes.
I was gonna do our socials.
Follow
At
Deka
Dot
Collective.
On Insta. Big ups.
Big up. Like, comment, and subscribe, baby.
Gas.
My like episode. Maddie. Where's my fucking martini?